I'm Nick.
I'm Parker.
We're all.
Well, man, we've been
Lofa.
long time. We started in high school, so at least 15 years.
Yeah, about 15, 16 years. Like under like various like names and stuff like that that we did. But yeah, we met in high school.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, you should meet Parker, you should meet Nick. Like he likes like that kind of weird music too.
Yeah, it showed you virtual DJ, like crashing your parents' house. We don't really have a fixed process.
Yeah, it depends, because sometimes like we'll do tracks that like we'll start them together and end them together, like just us, and those are the ones that end up taking like a really long time, I think. But those are like, that's one way we work. But then sometimes as well, like one of us will get an idea, you know how it goes, you get an idea and then the next thing you know, you're kind of like, you're like, oh, I got a full arrangement on this, so you like it, and then we'll kind of come in and like finish it. So it either, or we start an idea, it really depends on it, to be honest. We're quite fluid that way, because we've been doing stuff together for so long now.
And our rule is we both have to be excited about something.
Yeah.
Or Dylan stay. If one of us doesn't like something, it's just cut, and there's no like argument, no nothing. It's like, no, like I'm not feeling this. Like, oh, but I really like it. It's like, well, you're not feeling it, so
yeah, exactly.
We've got like a shared Dropbox folder, so anything either of us writes goes in this folder, and then the other one can just
access it anytime. Everything's shared too, so it's
a sample bank on there.
And like for me, because I work here in this room as well as like this, which is really tough because I'm just surrounded by like gear all the time, or I'm with two work. But I mean, obviously these two, like they've got the Prophet Rev 2 here, 16 voice, and then the sub Secret 37. Obviously they're really good synthesizers. I don't really like, I'm like, no, like, you know, not enough said with those. I love this thing though, just to find Parker here. This thing's really cool.
God, it's changed a lot of time.
A lot of times, like, yeah.
Since we started.
When I was in high school, drum and bass was huge, and like there was all like a lot of those DJs were coming over, but
Destiny's,
yeah, the whole time. But that was like
the only ones that's still go.
Yeah, like Wemf and like all those guys like Skibbity and like Nicky Black Market and stuff. Like I remember like my mate's brother in high school was like randomly got into that stuff, and I was like, are you? Like, how did you like find that? And it was like this whole world he showed me. I wrote that because like COVID came recently, and then before that, like, so we used to be quite active, like going out and playing, and some of the places that we really love, like back in the day, like if you ask me like if it's places that don't even, including places that don't exist anymore, because like the landscape, I think, of the club environment sort of changed quite a lot, and I haven't had much of a chance to like really explore it yet.
We were very lucky. We got to play with. We played with Dusky, we played with Hudson Mohawk, we played with Basement Jacks. It was one of the like highlights.
Yeah,
that are legends. Shout out Basement Jacks, so it was fun. I think recently we finally sort of had more success releasing music. That was like, we were playing a lot, opening for all these amazing acts, and we were struggling to release our own music for a long time.
And then we met like a big shout out to Tom from Rossum too, because he definitely gave us like a platform to start putting music out and like let people hear it, because we were just doing stuff like for years, just maybe some private links on SoundCloud to some mates, but that was really about it,
Oh, it was wild. That was the most intense week I think I've ever had. We hit the ground running. We like got off a plane like right into meeting up with people, go to the bar, go to like 3 shows that night, like meet people. The whole thing is like one of the most fantastic blurs of my entire life.
We were waking up at like 4 p.m. and going to bed at like 5 every day, because we had a bit of a walk too. But the last day I was limping, and we really wanted to go to the PIV party. Yeah, and then Parker almost got arrested at the Dublin airport on the way back because some dogs like smelled what was he, had strip waffles?
Yeah, I had stroop waffles in my bag. Like, the dog's really interested in your bag. We're gonna search the whole thing, sir. And I'm like, there's like cookies in there for my girl. Like, it's cool. Trust me.
It was like the Irish Wire. They were all like, the one guy went undercover because he was just in the bathroom, and they came over and the dog smelt it. And then one of them he whispered a little bit, and he like took off his orange vest and like his lanyard to like try to walk in like a civilian. And I'm like,
we had to meet so many cool people. Yeah, with like everyone about the scene, music, and Greco called it like the weirdest Discord meetup of all time because we all like knew each other online and then like sending stuff back, but we never met in person.
Mate Maureen.
I'd love to do something with Carrie Chandler, but that's just because I love Carrie Chandler. Also Carrie Chandler.
Yeah, I would do that, and then like with Mike Maureen, but then maybe he becomes large joints. For like an hour, so it's like a Mike Maureen and with urban moves or riffs. True. The half and that. What? Yo, she could just do he could just do all of his acts like that, and then we'll just like B2B with him a little bit, and then Kerry Chandler does like a 6-hour set to Jamiroquai for like 2 hours to just like kind of ride it out. More music and continue to have as much fun as I possibly can while making music. Thank you very much for the interview. Very nice to talk to Duskup, who's a very, very nice young man. We got an EP coming out on 9D5Dance. Really excited about it. It kind of explores a different side of us, I think. It gets pretty wobbly and there's like gunshots and that in it. So like, I hope you all enjoy. Thank you.
Thanks.